It's awesome when I see that young women are right on time awakening and stepping into their power, because when you are not in your own power, you allow all kinds of unwanted behaviors from other people, and the saddest part is that you think that that's normal. So if I didn't went on this journey of inner work, I would spend the rest of my life, no matter how much it is, completely unaware. And I would think that that's simply how life works and that's normal behavior. No, it isn't. Uh, I had many, many times crying a lot when I realized how I didn't love myself and core of my being, how I allowed people to be rude. And what's saddest part is how much they didn't know to stop. The better I was, the more they was using that. So learn to have clear boundaries, learn to communicate your boundaries. I crashed 30 years of my life, particularly with this man who, after 30 years of us being together, for other woman opened business, and not just for her, but he has 5 to 8 more side chicks. He's completely irrelevant here because he was never the problem. That's the thing I also realize now, because the problem was my inability to love myself. And when I watched right on time when I needed, nothing happens randomly. I couldn't sleep, and the Tam Kaur uploaded video about situationships. And I'm so happy when I see this young woman, how they uh, come from a place of their power. I never knew what that was, because I was raised in a family when it was normal for me to be on the last place, to do everything for everyone else, and if some time left, that might be time for me. So I spent almost half of century in complete mess and not knowing how things work, because I was uh, not much on internet. I mind my own business and lived some simple life. So knowing that that's it, life is a bitch and at the end you die. But life is was never a bitch. Life has challenges, but when you put yourself first, it's like some uh, mirror situationship, when you radiate and you look like person of power. But when you're kind and nice and let people decide how they will behave, you are on a road to hell. It's like reopening portal to hell over and over and over again. So if you are like I used to be, someone who didn't know and no one told me how to love myself and how to put myself first, that's something that you should start doing yesterday. The root of all challenges in life is lack of self love, and that all comes from childhood. I had as I always have synchronicities, I had them and I was always an intuitive person, but after 2 near-death experiences, that is even bigger. And when I was doing one, let's say, regression, I was all the way back in my childhood and I saw myself in a crib, how I cry while my parents are fighting. And that was the most unpleasant experience I went through almost in my whole life, because I felt again how it feels when you are helpless. So with this level of awareness, I know now that the root of my lack of self-love came from even that period in childhood, when I adopted that being insecure, being scared, being uncertain, being unloved, simply not being cared for, is something how life works. But that's not the case. And the synchronicity is that someone uploaded a video that exactly that kind of situation represents, where baby is it's like a cartoon anime. A baby is in a crib and crying, and you have on the other side father who is drinking and watching TV, and mother is crying, and like it is in all messed up families. There's a saying here that all happy families are the same, but all unhappy are unhappy in their own unique way. So I adopted that's simply how things work. But when I was called to do the inner work, I realized that that's something I believed how life should work. I'm not angry, because it's never to blame others, it's always about us. And why I'm sharing it all here, because I think that whoever is where I was, and if I can help, I would be glad. As they say, I was receptive to call and obedient to answer. I'm not influencer, I'm not life coach, I'm not YouTuber, I'm simply a regular person who wants to turn their mess into message. That's all. So don't seek revenge. Even the animals are not doing that. They either attack or run away. Let everyone be exactly where they should. Mind your own business, work on yourself, and always have on repeat either this or something better, either this or someone better, because you are always safe, protected, and secure. You never should seek validation, protection, and security from people. You will never get that from people. Seek guidance, love, protection, and security from the power that created you. Never think that other is the love of your life. You are love of your life, and it's time to awaken to that fact, to put yourself first unapologetically. And wherever you cut cords, either with friends, with lovers, with family members, always know that Earth is school where we learn uh, how to manipulate energy. So when you stop and cut the cords with someone, if you're sad, they're happy. Know that. If you are sad, they are happy, because that built energy must go somewhere. So if you are storing it, they're free. If you are sad, they're happy. If you are sad, they're partying. No, work on yourself, let go, create protective field of energy around you. That's the most powerful thing, because nothing, they'll try to send you uh, intuitive messages and to try to reconnect with your field. Never allow that. So imagine that you have protection in a form of shields around you. Mind your business, go with your life, and put yourself first. Self love, self appreciation, self respect must always be first, no matter with whom you're interacting. If they have problem with that, that's their problem. That's not your problem. Tell them, leave me alone until I feel better. If they don't respect you that much, they are not worthy to be the part of your journey. Never feel fear. Whoever falls away, it was meant to fall away. Someone better will come. For a while, you don't even need nobody, because you need time to heal. You need time to simply chill and relax. You never lose, you either win or you learn. You are always safe and protected.